Oh God. Ah! Oops. Hi guys, and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Cue latest track from my Slipstream album, Skydive. Right, so this is Cook with Colin 2, and today I'm going to cook a nice beef Balti. So, let's get started. Right, so as normal, what I'm going to do is put the cooker on at number 5, add just a sprinkle of olive oil, like so. And I need to get my favourite spoon out of here. I'm going for this one this time. I don't know why, but I thought I'd just go for a different spoon. Okay, so that is warmed up quite nicely. So I've got the old cleaver out today, but I've done most of the chopping. So I'm just going to get the diced beef now. This is Co-op British diced beef casserole steak. Yeah, it's good stuff. Oh yeah, look at that, yum yum yum. I've got my slow cooker out ready, but I'm starting it off in the bowl that goes in a slow cooker on the oven, because I browned the meat in here and maybe the onions as well. So let's roll my sleeves up a bit. So in goes the diced beef. There we go. Oh, lovely stuff. A bit bloody, but never mind. Right, Dave, if you're watching this, Mr. Mead, who does this remind you of? Ready? 3, 2, 1. There you go. If you know who that is that does that, leave a description in the comments below. Right, so we're going to put some more diced beef in. Like I say, today I've chopped all the ingredients up, because I thought on the last video I might have spent a little bit too much time chopping rather than showing you, how I do stuff. There we go. That's that in there. Cool, that meat looks red, doesn't it, eh? These are 400 grams. So I'm using 3 packets of 400 gram diced beef casserole steak. So we're going to put this in here as well. Look at that. There we go. Superb. Now it's a bit of blood. Oh yeah. Let's do the old there we go. How's that look? Oh yeah. Let's get that round. Oh shit, guys, I've had a bit of an accident. Oh God. Ah! Oops. Oh, let's just clean that up. Sorry about that, I just had to be done. I might use that as a thumbnail actually. It's quite bloody, isn't it? There we go. Right. Now this is starting to sizzle in here. So I'll just give that a little stir around. I'll turn it up just a little bit more. Yes. Maybe zoom it in a little bit more actually. There we go. It's starting to sizzle rather nicely. So the next ingredient to go in is my onions, Italian onions. I've chopped them up quite small. If you want to know how many onions I've used, if I just go over here and I shall weigh them for you. Make sure that's on 0. You can't see the scales, unfortunately. Right, let's get all the onions. Get all the onions out of here. Put that over there. We'll have a quick weigh up. There you go, you can see that, can't you? So you will need just over 200 grams of Italian onions, finely chopped. Just stir over here. Okay, lovely. And yeah, 4, 8. So it's 1200 grams of diced beef casserole steak, which is in there. Yes, doing really well, lovely. So I'm going to chuck the onions in, like so. There we go. Waste not, want not, as they say. Awesome. Stir that lot in. I might put just a little bit more olive oil in, just a tiny bit. So as soon as the meat's browned off, I'll add the Balti paste. Which of course is paprikas. So you're going to need a jar of that. And I use all of that. The other thing you're going to need is, now I've gone for the Co-op baby potatoes with butter and herbs. There's 360 grams per packet, so 2 of those, and that's them. Beautiful. So 2 packets of those going to go in. That's going really well. What else we got? Oh, I cut up some button mushrooms. I might use all of those actually. Now you're probably wondering how many's in there. Well, not so much how many's in there, but how much have I got? Well, let's put them into the old pan here and see how much I've got. Okay. Bring on the scales. Right, so button mushrooms sliced up, and we've got 300 grams. There you go. That's right, 300 grams. So 300 grams of sliced button mushrooms. So I should flip them back into the bowl for the minute, because I'm going to want to use this for weighing something else in a second. Right, back to the pot, give this a bit of a stir. I'm waiting for the meat to go completely brown. Of course the onions are cooking at the same time. We're getting a bit of gravy going on in the bottom now. I was looking for a bit of seasoning. I know it's a Balti, and all the seasoning and spices are in here already there. And I was just thinking, you know, do I add something else or do I leave it as it is? I think I'll probably leave it as it is for now. Maybe do a test taste when it's been in here for a couple of hours to make a final decision. Right, let's put the mushrooms to one side. And I'm just going to open the potatoes ready. Oh look, it's even got a slice of butter in there. How about that? Nice. I'll open this one up as well. What I might do with these is just cut them in half. That's doing really nicely. I might play my track skydive again. Okay, playing track skydive. There you go. It's the last track that I completed on my Slipstream album. The album's yet to be published, but it will be soon, and you can buy it from like iMusic, Apple Music, Amazon, basically everywhere. That looks good actually. Yes, that looks really good. We'll let that carry on for a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the Patka's Balti spice paste. And I'll do that now. Chuck it all in. Put the whole lot in. Oh, hang on, just got to grab the door. Sounds like the wife. Yes, that was the wife. And that's Shadow, you can hear barking in the background. So now I'm going to add the Balti paste. Chuck it all in, guys. Don't be afraid. Throw it all in. Look at that, eh? What do you reckon? Now you can, what I do is just a little tiny bit of hot water in there, or you can use the juices from the beef and just wash the rest of it out. But to be fair, I think I have got most of it out, but I will put a little bit of water in there. Turn it down just a fraction, stir this in. Oh yeah. Lovely. Excellent. Right, let's get a little bit of hot water going. I'm just going to boil the kettle, and while I'm waiting for that to boil, I'm going to chop up some of these potatoes. As always, being careful not to cut your fingers. I'm just going to turn this down a little bit, give it a stir. It's cooking in just lovely. Right, let's turn the kettle off. I don't want it to boil really, because I'm only washing out the inside of the jar. If I have it too hot, the glass might just shatter. What I'm going to do is also turn the slow cooker on, ready, warm that up. I'm going to do all of these because I love potatoes myself. I mean, you can use like King Edwards or Morris Pipers, you know, cut up nice and small. You might have to pre-boil them though. But then again, you know, I mean, if you're leaving stuff in a slow cooker for like 6-7 hours, you can put them straight in. Obviously, cut them up a bit because those sort of potatoes are big. So you could slice them up like I'm doing here, or you could just cut them into small cubes or whatever you want, really. So what I've done today is I've put the Balti paste in after the meat browned, because I forgot to do it the other day when I was doing the chilli. You know, my wife was like, psst, 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 yeah, come here. I said, what? You're supposed to put the chilli mix in after the meat. Like, oh, sorry, I forgot. So, nearly done. So I'm going to cut that one in half. This is going to be lovely. Last one. There we go. How about that then? Oh, look at that. Great. Right, let's just my hand a bit of a rinse. Bubbling away nicely. That. Oh, there's one left there, look, I missed it. So that's all the baby potatoes diced up. And ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the potatoes into the pot. Here we go. Now I'm using the meat cleaver as like a bit of a dustpan and brush here. Keep the blade, the sharp end of the blade down on the breadboard. Otherwise you could end up taking a finger off. But it is easy to pick stuff up like this, I must admit. Chuck them all in. There we go. And just one or two left. My hand's a bit of a wipe, the old kitchen roll. Stir the potatoes in. It's getting quite hot now, so yeah, I mean you could say, well, why don't you just put the bowl into the slow cooker now and just have the rest of the ingredients, but I'm thinking, well, not now this is nice and hot, I can just add stuff and give it like a little bit of a head start before I put it into the slow cooker. That looks lovely. So the next thing to go in is the rest of the what was left in this jar. So I'm just going to do that now. There we go, just give it a bit of a shake and pour it in. So what I've done here is I've got some yellow, green and red peppers, diced them all up. We had a lot to use, so I've put them all in this bowl. So I mean I'll probably add half of this and maybe freeze the rest. So you're probably wondering how much I'm going to add in there. Well, okay, I'll throw some in there and I'll tell you the weight. So there's no need to worry about, oh, is there too many or is there not enough? I'm probably going to go for about half actually, to be fair, maybe. What do you reckon? About that much? Just guesswork here, but I'm going to give you a weight of my guesswork. Yeah, that'll do. I'm going to say that looks about right. So the rest of those will freeze up. We can use them for another day. So that lot will be plenty. And I reckon, to get the scales round, it's like Watch with Mother, this, isn't it? And there you go. So you're going to need 600 grams of chopped peppers. That's the yellow, red and the green. So we'll just throw that in and give it a mix up. So I think what I'll do now is I'll take this and load it into the slow cooker, which I'm sure is, oh yeah, he's up to temperature. But before I do that, I must remember to add the mushrooms. There you go. Yeah, but how many mushrooms should I add? There's quite a lot there. Should I just chuck them all in or just half? Yeah, I think it's scales time. Let's have a look. Let's put a few into the bowl here. I don't want to overdo it with mushrooms. I don't know, probably about that many. Let's get the scales out again. There you go. And the mushrooms. You want 200 grams on the button, how about that? Hey? So, well, put the mushrooms in. The electrocution process going on in the background is my mate Dave Need zapping some flies with the old electronic zapper of the old tennis racket. Loves it. So if you're buzzing around this area, watch out. Okay, So, we will put the pot into the slow cooker, which is quite hot. There we go. How about that, eh? You can't really see that, but you will when I bring it out a little bit. Put some bits on there, slide that on there, and there you have the Balti. You can find its lid, which is over here. There you go. That's how you make a beef Balti. So I'll come back in about 6 hours time and we'll see how this puppy's getting on, and then later on there'll be the taste testing and the empty plates, no dealers, none left. Right, cheers guys, catch you in a bit. Hey guys, so here we are back after 6 hours and the Balti is absolutely lush. The potatoes are nice and soft, the meat melts in your mouth. Oh yeah, beautiful. Right, so I've just done the rice. The rice is up for 6 minutes in total. We've got 2 minutes on the clock, actually 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes on the clock roughly, and I'm pre-warming the plates in the oven. Yeah, because it's nice to eat your food off of you know, a hot plate or warm plate. So that's it. So we're going to eat the Balti in a second, and then we'll get some reviews from a couple of one guest and a couple of live-ins, you could call them, and see what the results are. Be back when something else has happened. So I've just taken the microwave out the oven. I usually put it in for 6 minutes, and look at that guys, absolutely faultless rice, doesn't stick together or anything. And I'll show you how to cook rice to this standard in another video. Okay, be back when something else happens. Okay, so it's review time. So let's have a look at this customer's plate over there, empty. So what do you think of my chicken tikka Balti then?
Absolutely amazing.
Would you buy it?
I think I would actually.
Excellent, brilliant. Right, the second customer's plate, as we can see, it's absolutely empty. And hello, sir.
Hello.
What do you think of my chicken tikka? Not chicken, my beef Balti then?
Excellent.
Would you buy it?
Yes.
Great. And then we have an empty plate here. That's my wife. She says, yeah, she loved it. She said every bit, and she would buy it if it was a takeaway meal. And myself, of it, almost all of it. It was absolutely delicious. It looks like Vic's going in for the kill and finishing it off. Excellent.
It's called Waste Not, Want Not.
It's called Waste Not, Want Not. Brilliant. Would I buy it? No.
Why not?
Yes, of course I would. And we have another customer.
Ask Leon. Ask
Leon.
Oh, he's gone.
Leon's gone. Leon, did you like my beef Balti? Huh?
It's like,
Yeah, he likes it and he would buy it.
camera, oh my god.
Right, so there you go, Vic. Do you want to? Here we have Vic, the human dustbin. He's going to finish off my few grains of rice.
Waste Not, Want Not.
Waste not, want not. So yeah, that's it, guys. Oh dear, pardon me. We're going to carry on. We might have seconds and thirds and fourths and fifths and sixths. Enjoying our bottle of Blossom Hill.
Oh yes, got to have the Blossom Hill.
Soft and fruity, just like me.
It wouldn't be the same without Blossom Hill.
Oh, actually, there's another bottle there. That. Oh yeah, I don't.
Oh yeah, that's our backup.
Yeah, that's the backup. So from.
We have to have backup. It don't work otherwise.
That's right. Yeah. So from all of us here at Muppet Labs to all of you lot out there.
And the Swedish chef.
Yep. Stay safe, and we'll be back in the next video. Cook with Colin.